Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Monday, November 17th. Hope you all had a great weekend. Prize Picks blessed us with a free square today. Nikola Jokic points 0.5. These are the type of discounts we want. Obviously, that MMA discount over the weekend chalked. No surprise there. So, with the pair, I think it's just going to keep it simple. We'll just go with Giannis points at 24.5. He's projected to go over 25. DG Fantasy has him at 54.8% hit rate to go over 25 points. So that's your 2x. Pretty simple. Popular plays. You can see there's two popular plays. Musa and Sandro as the top four. Obviously, top two. We take these out. The free square. These guys are coming off the bench. Musa did start. LaMelo Ball is projected to be back in the starting role. And Sandro gets a lot of minutes in the first half, but he's not a starter. So keep that in mind. I know they're popular. I know you look at their past five, they're all green. Players you want to target is obviously the studs. Obviously here I'm taking Giannis. Donovan Mitchell's 3.5 rebounds. That's a solid prop right there. LaMelo Ball, he is coming off of injury. He is questionable, but most likely he will be playing. So you can take him there as well. You can lower it down to 6.5, even 5.5. Jamie Jaquez, this is a good one right here. But unfortunately, it's been bumped from 11.5 all the way to 13. So keep in mind that he's been cashing. Bam Adebayo is out once again. But as you can see, he only had 7 against Cleveland. And that was with Bam out. Then he had 16. He had 20. So keep that in mind. The Knicks are playing shorthanded. They're playing without their number one guy. Jalen Brunson is out. So it's a big reason why it's a popular play. He should have plenty of assists. If you want to target his rebounds or assists alone, those are two options. Paul George is questionable, making his first game back from injury. Norman Powell, I'm going to stay away from it. I'm most likely going to target his Scobby. It was at 26.5, got bumped down to 25.5. But as you can see, had a huge game against the Knicks. He's been averaging well over into the mid-20s. So for Norman, not too fond of his regular lines. Has been being posted at 22.5. It's all the way up to 25.5. So Gabi will be best for Norman Powell. If you can get him at 19.5, that's probably the best option for him. But some props that I do like. We're going to go Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out. So Kelly Oubre is out. So obviously Tyrese Maxey. You got to target Tyrese Maxey here. You can obviously target a rookie, VJ. But I like Tyrese Maxey here. And his rebounds will be my favorite one. 2.5. That looks like a free square to me. If you want a higher paying out. And they actually took his 3.5 out. His 3.5 was a regular line. I thought they were going to make it into a Gabi. But they just bumped it up to 4. With Embiid out, Kelly Oubre out. This is solid right here. I'll even take his regular line. But if you want a free square, 2.5, you can probably pair that up with the free discount. And that gives you a 2.25x. So I think I found my square. And I'm going to go with Tyrese Maxey. No Embiid, no Kelly Oubre. I will be taking Tyrese Maxey. His original line was at 3.5, so it's just a rebound less. Against the Clippers, definitely taking this. So that is a good pair right there. And let's head on over to Towns today. For Towns, with Jalen Brunson out, someone needs to score. So his points could be in play. He had 39 without Brunson against Miami. So just to show you what he can do when he's the number one option. So I think his points and rebounds will be best here. Fantasy score could also be in play. I'm just worried about the turnovers. So points and rebounds. You get him at 34, 35, 35. So there's some pretty good Gabbies today. Obviously I have Giannis in there. Then Mitchell's rebounds. That could also be in play. Pretty sure he has a 3.5. And he sure does. 3.5. I like that prop for him against Milwaukee. Been averaging well over 4. As you can see, past 5, almost 8. But these are the props I like. Most likely I would do Maxey and Jokic for that free square. Let's head on over to NFL. I'm going to go heavily more on NBA today. NFL, I just mentioned a couple props. I hate primetime games. Primetime games usually do not hit. It becomes more of a defensive battle. Quarterbacks don't even throw 200 yards. But the other ones I like for today, Ashton Genty, 39.5. That's solid right there. You can even take the 49.5. Dallas doesn't have a great defense. Prescott, every time I take him for passing yards or passing touchdown, he chalks me. Past 2 games, chalked me, so I would not be taking Dak Prescott. I mean, he can go down. Maybe he has 199. He doesn't even have a 199. So, yeah, I'm going to stay away from Dak Prescott. Might take Geno Smith. But I prefer his receivers today. George Pickens hasn't let me down. We'll be taking his 39. He hasn't missed his mark. You can even take him at 49.5. He's been the #1 target for Dak Prescott, even with CD Lamb back. But obviously, don't sleep on CD Lamb. He's still dangerous. Tyler Lockett. That's probably the best receiver. Obviously, everybody's going to be focused on Genty and Bowers, especially Bowers. He is the #1 option. But he is a tight end. But I'm going to go with Tyler Lockett. It's a sneaky pick for me. Obviously, you can target Bowers. But I like Genty more in this spot. Genty and Lockett are probably the 2 Raiders that I like. As far as the Cowboys, Pickens, Lamb. I'm not sure if Jake Ferguson or Javonte Williams will be in play. But either of these 2 guys, I think the Gabi will be best for Jake Ferguson. And you can get him at 19.5. CD Lamb just got bumped to 89.5. He's probably expecting 100 yards from him. I mean, money line, Cowboys got to win this game. They want to keep their playoff hopes alive. But Cowboys lose this game against the Raiders. It's pretty much another watch season for them. Always high hopes every season, but they always fall apart. So I do expect the Cowboys to win here. So 2 Raiders I'm only taking is Genty and Lockett. You can target more of the Cowboys today. Ferguson, Pickens, CD Lamb. Staying away from Dak Prescott. I just don't have trust in him. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. See you guys in the next one.